Can you imagine a pile of grapes weighing the same as 200,000 school buses? That's an almost unimaginable amount, isn't it? But believe it or not, that's the staggering quantity of grapes harvested by American farmers in a single year. Yes, you heard that right, 5.9 million tons of grapes. It's a number so large it's hard to wrap your head around. These grapes come in all varieties, each with its own unique flavor and use. We're talking about table grapes that you snack on, juice grapes that make your favorite morning drink, and of course, the grapes that are transformed into the wines we savor. Each type of grape has its own journey from the vine to your table. That's a lot of fruit, folks, and it takes a whole lot of work to get those grapes from the vine to your table. The process is intricate and labor-intensive, involving careful planning, nurturing, and harvesting. Most people don't think much about where their food comes from. We often take for granted the abundance of fresh produce available to us. But behind every grape you eat, there's a story of hard work and dedication. But take it from a guy who's gotten his hands dirty in all kinds of jobs, grape farming is no walk in the park. It's a profession that demands physical strength, resilience, and a deep connection to the land. It's tough, demanding work, and it's time we give these farmers the credit they deserve. They toil under the sun, battling the elements, pests, and diseases to bring us the delicious grapes we enjoy. In this article, we're going to take a trip across America, visiting the vineyards and meeting the folks who make it all happen. We'll travel from the lush vineyards of California to the picturesque grape farms in New York and beyond. We'll explore the ins and outs of grape farming, from planting to harvest, and learn about the challenges these hardworking men and women face every day. From unpredictable weather to market fluctuations, their journey is filled with obstacles. So grab a glass of your favorite grape juice or maybe even a glass of wine, and let's dive into the fascinating world of American grape farming. Together, we'll uncover the passion, perseverance, and pride that go into every grape harvested in this great country. Think about grapes, and you might picture sunny California. The state is synonymous with vineyards, and for good reason. And you wouldn't be wrong. California's vast and varied landscape provides the perfect conditions for growing a wide variety of grapes. California is the big dog when it comes to American grapes, producing the vast majority of the crop. From the famous Napa Valley to the sprawling Central Valley, the state is a powerhouse in the grape industry. But here's the thing, grapes are grown in almost every state. Yes, you heard that right. From coast to coast, vineyards are thriving in diverse climates and terrains. Washington State is another big player, known for its delicious apples, and yes, its grapes too. The state's cooler climate and volcanic soil create ideal conditions for growing certain grape varieties. Head east, and you'll find New York State vineyards producing some top-notch wines. The Finger Lakes region in particular is renowned for its Rieslings and other cool climate wines. And let's not forget about Oregon, Michigan, and even Texas, all making their mark on the American grape scene. Oregon's Willamette Valley is famous for its Pinot Noir, while Michigan's unique climate allows for a variety of wine styles. Texas, with its hot and dry conditions, is becoming known for robust reds. Each region has its own unique climate and soil which affects the flavor of the grapes. This diversity is what makes American wine so exciting and varied. That's why a Cabernet Sauvignon from California will taste different from one grown in New York. The soil, the weather, and even the way the grapes are handled all contribute to the final product. It's all about the terroir, as the fancy wine folks like to say. Terroir encompasses everything from the soil and climate to the topography and even the local flora and fauna. It's the magic ingredient that gives each wine its unique character. So next time you enjoy a glass of wine, take a moment to appreciate the journey those grapes took from the vineyard to your glass. Each sip is a testament to the hard work and dedication of grape growers across the country. From the sun-drenched fields of California to the cool, misty vineyards of New York, America's grape-growing regions offer a rich tapestry of flavors and experiences. Cheers to that! Grapes might seem like simple fruits, but growing them is anything but. The journey from planting to pruning is a meticulous process that requires dedication, knowledge, and a lot of hard work. It all starts with planting the vines, which are carefully selected for the specific type of grape and the region's climate. The choice of grapevine saplings is crucial, as it determines the future quality and yield of the vineyard. Once the vines are in the ground, the real work begins. The young plants need constant attention to ensure they establish strong roots and grow healthily. farmers have to make sure the vines get enough water and nutrients. This involves setting up efficient irrigation systems and regularly monitoring soil conditions to provide the optimal growing environment. They also need to protect the grapes from pests and diseases, which can wipe out an entire crop if not controlled. This means using pesticides and other protective measures to keep the vines healthy and productive. Then there's pruning, cutting back the vines to control their growth and improve fruit quality. Pruning is essential for managing the size and shape of the vine, ensuring that it produces the best possible grapes. This is a skilled job that takes years of practice. Experienced farmers often pass down their knowledge to the next generation, teaching them the art and science of pruning. It's like giving the vines a haircut, but instead of scissors, you're using shears and saws. Each cut is made with precision, aiming to balance the vine's growth and maximize the quality of the fruit it will bear. The result of all this hard work is a vineyard that thrives, producing bountiful clusters of grapes ready to be harvested. The journey from planting to pruning is a testament to the dedication and expertise of the farmers who make it all possible. Like most areas of farming, technology is changing the game in the vineyards. Farmers are using all sorts of high-tech tools to make their jobs a little easier and their crops a little more bountiful. Drones are becoming increasingly popular. They can fly over the vineyards, taking pictures and collecting data on things like plant health and soil moisture. This information helps farmers make better decisions about irrigation, fertilization, and pest control. Some vineyards even use sensors that monitor the grape's sugar levels in real time. This helps farmers determine the perfect time to harvest for optimal flavor and quality. Who knew grapes could be so high-tech? Section 5. The harvest begins. Timing is everything. Harvest time is the culmination of months of hard work. It's a busy and exciting period, but it's also when the pressure is on. Timing is everything when it comes to grapes. Pick them too early and they won't have developed their full flavor. Wait too long and they might get damaged by rain or pests. Farmers rely on their experience, their knowledge of the land, and sometimes even a little bit of intuition to determine the perfect moment to harvest. Section 6. Hand-picked or machine-harvested, choices and challenges. Once the grapes are ready, it's time to get them off the vines. This can be done by hand or by machine, and each method has its pros and cons. Hand harvesting is more labor-intensive, but it allows for greater selectivity. That means workers can choose only the ripest, healthiest grapes, leaving the rest on the vine. This is especially important for high-quality wine grapes. Machine harvesting is faster and more efficient, but it can sometimes damage the grapes. It's all about finding the right balance for each vineyard and each type of grape. Section 7. Beyond the vineyard, from grape to glass. Once the grapes are harvested, the journey isn't over. They're loaded onto trucks and transported to wineries or processing plants, where they'll be turned into wine, juice, or other delicious products. At the winery, the grapes are crushed, fermented, and aged, all under the watchful eye of skilled winemakers. The whole process is a delicate dance of science and art, requiring precision and a deep understanding of the grapes themselves. From there, the finished products are bottled, packaged, and shipped all over the country, ready to be enjoyed by consumers. Section 8. A toast to the farmers, the backbone of American wine. So the next time you bite into a juicy grape, sip on a glass of refreshing juice, or savor a fine wine, take a moment to appreciate the hard work that went into getting it there. From the farmers who tend the vines to the workers who harvest the grapes, it's a team effort that deserves our recognition. American grape farming is a vital part of our agricultural landscape, providing jobs, boosting the economy, and of course, producing some of the most delicious grapes in the world. So, let's raise a glass to the farmers, the backbone of American grape farming.